Hello guys, welcome to the channel. This is my very first tutorial and I'm going to play Pokémon Sapphire version. So we'll start a new game and we will meet Professor Birch here. He'll show you what a Pokémon is and talk a bunch. And finally, he'll ask you if you are either a boy or a girl. I'll put I'm a boy. And he'll ask you your name. You can select from that list or you can just write your own name. I'm going to put Ash. Just confirm it. And let's get going. We first start in this truck, which is because we're moving house, so this is the truck that get all of our stuff. Let's just hop off and our mom will come to the door. Little Root Town, which is the city we're in currently. So we moved to here and it's time to go see our room. I love the mud jokes helping with the moving. Yeah, it is convenient actually. Alright, let's go to our room. And in here, in the computer, we can get the famous potion. And we'll set up the clock to the time it is now currently. You can just leave it, you don't need to put the correct time in, but just make sure you check it and press the A button so that the story can continue. Confirm. She gives you the hint to the desk. I think it's just for this book here. Give you a bunch of instructions and the potion. And Dad is on TV. It's over. Ah, man. Okay, so our neighbor is Professor Birch, and now we need to go to his house and meet his daughter, which is going to be our rival in the game. Let's go meet her upstairs. Okay, so here is the hint for us to go help Professor Birch catch some Pokemon. We can get out of town through the north now. And this is actually May's brother. And that is Professor Birch being chased by a wild Poochyena. Pokeball in the bag, let's go! Okay, so here you can choose whatever Pokemon you like. To start with, you can choose Trico, the grass Pokemon, Torchic, the fire Pokemon, or Mudkip, the water Pokemon. I'm going with Mudkip because it's the one I like more. Just choose wherever you like more. And our first battle will start against the wild Poochyena. So in here we have the menu on the right corner. We can go to fight, and here are our moves which we can use. We'll get 4 moves in total later. Here's the bag where we can use our items such as potions and Pokeballs, which we still don't have. The Pokemon screen where we have our party. Currently we only have Mudkip, so it's fine for now. And the run button, which you can press to run from wild battles, but we can't run from this one. So we'll start off with attacking with Tackle. Growl doesn't do damage, but you can use it to lower the Poochyena's attack. But if you just spam Tackle, you should be fine. We'll run some XP that we need to get level up on our Pokemon. And he's going to take us to his lab. And as a gift for saving him, he'll give us the Pokemon that we choose to fight Poochyena. So I received Mudkip. You can name your Pokemons, which is very cool, and we put Mudkip right there on the top as our first Pokemon, and I'm going to give him a nickname. You can give it or not. If you don't want, just press enter if you come up on this menu, or just say no to nicknaming the Pokemon. I'm going to call him Humi. Just press yes, and he'll tell us to go and search for May. So let's keep going. So here in the start menu we have our Pokemon, where we have our party. Here we can see the summary, the name of the Pokemon, its type, ability, where we catch him, the nature. If we go to the right, we can see the stats of the Pokemon, as well as the experience points and the necessary ones to get to next level in the bottom. More to the right we have the attacks that he currently knows, and if you press on the attack it will give you the description, power and accuracy. And here we have for contests, the type of move for contests and the appeal. Not important for now. Let's keep going. Let's just say hi to this guy, see if he has anything for us. No. And we'll just follow the path that we followed earlier to meet Professor Birch. But this time we're going to cross all the route to get to the next city. And from now on we can find wild Pokemon in the grass, which is these bushes here. This guy will tell you that. And this is the animation for a Pokemon battle to start. I'm just going to show you this first one for you to see, but the next wild battles I'm going to cut because they will use a lot of space on the video, a lot of time, and they're not really necessary. When we get to a city, I'll just say what Pokemon you can catch in the route that we were before that city, so that you can keep up your Pokédex up to date. Since we don't have Pokeballs yet, we'll just knock in a move and we'll earn experience points. Moving on. Let's talk to this guy. Again, I'll show you the battle so that you can keep a bit more familiar with the controls and the menus that will pop up. and we got a level up on our Pokemon. So all of our sets increased when we level up, and once we reach to a certain level threshold or meet certain conditions, our Pokemon will evolve. Let's go to the Pokemon Center, which is the building with the red rooftop always. Here is Nustjoy. We can just heal our Pokemons with her. And in here we have our computer where we can see the Pokemons that we deposited here to storage. We can see some items in the Ash's PC or Your Name's PC. But let's leave that aside for now, and in here to the right you can see the Owen region map. We will get one later, don't worry about that, just for you to know that it is there. One thing I do recommend is talk to every NPC that you see, because sometimes they will give you items and other times they will just give you valuable information. On the top floor there is the girls to do combat with other players, but we're not going to explore that. Now if you talk to this guy, he'll take you to the Pokemart, which is the shop. It's always the building with the blue rooftop. He'll give you a potion and explain a bit what the shops are and what you can get in them. Let's enter just to show you guys. These guys give you little tips, and in here we can buy potion, antidote, paralyze, heal and awakening, and we can also sell the items that we have. Some items are only meant to sell, which you can get a lot of money from them, but we don't have any now, so let's just move on. Now to save, in here in the start menu actually, we have the trainer card, where our badges will appear later on, and we have the save option, where we can save our progress and exit the game at any given time. We can also check the options menu and the exit, which will close the menu. Now I'll talk to every NPC in the first videos for you to get a hold of it, get used to it, it's always good. But later on, for time's sake purposes, I'm not going to do it. But you can start doing it, you can keep doing it, because they'll give you useful information and sometimes they'll give you good items. Now if you want to go to this side, this guy will tell you that you can't go because we need to go further north to Route 103, where May is expecting us. So the potion we got earlier, it's important in this fight, because if May gets a critical hit or something, you can always use it to heal your Pokemon and win. So just don't sell it. We'll talk to May and we'll have our first rival battle. May will always have the Pokemon that has a type advantage on the words you choose, but don't worry with that for now, because there are no moves with a type advantage unless you pick Torchic and no, never mind, because Mudkip only learns Mud Slap at level 6, so you'll be fine either way. I recommend you have a level advantage. You'll naturally get it most likely, but make sure your Pokemon is at least level 6 when fighting May. You'll get a bunch of experience and some money. Okay, head back to the lab. We'll just follow her. You can use the Pokemon Center if you want. I'll also start cutting when I enter a Pokemon Center just to heal my Pokemon and not do anything else, like show you guys Pokemon that we've caught or something. Just follow her. I'll avoid the grass, but if you want you can go and train a little more. And we'll go into the Pokemon lab. Talk with Professor Birch and May. And we'll receive the Pokédex, where we can register the Pokémons that we find in the wild or in battles with other trainers. And when we catch that Pokemon, it will give us further information about him, which is very nice. And he'll just say that it's the research that he's currently doing. It's to search a lot of different Pokemons and fulfill the Pokédex. May is helping him, and now so will we. We will also receive the Pokeballs, as you saw there. I'm going to show you. The Pokédex, it's this option in the menu. As you can see, we have Trico that we saw from May. We only have the name, and in area you can see where to catch the Pokemon. In Cry you can hear the Pokemon if you press A. And in the size you can compare the Pokemon with yourself when we catch it. Let me just show you Mudkip 1, because we already catch it. As you can see, a lot more information, a little biography of the Pokemon, its biology, funny stuff. And here when you click on the size, it will give you an image of you, a shadow, and the Pokemon. So he's pretty tiny. He can go onto your shoulder. And here you have the biography of the Pokemon, which is always fun to check. The area is also unknown because we received it from Professor Birch. And the sound he does is really tiny. There are tiny Pokemons though, tinier than Mudkip. Now to show you the Pokeballs, they appear in here. We received 5, which is enough to fulfill our party, but we can buy more later on, because we're going to use a lot of Pokeballs, because we will try to fulfill the Pokédex as we go. Our mom is waiting for us at the door. She will say goodbye and give us the running shoes, which is like a faster way of moving. You can just press B and you'll start running, as the instructions say. And let's go. So you can see there's an increased movement speed when we press B, which is good because we'll travel a lot by foot. Just checking in the Pokemon Center. Again, you talk to Nurse Joy to start healing your Pokemon. All done. And now, the guy that was blocking the path, which is this one. Okay, he was trying to search a Pokemon, but it was actually his own footprints that he was following. And on this new route we have a bunch of trainers to catch, to battle, sorry, as well as new Pokemon to catch. catching trainers and battling Pokemons. The first one is Youngster Calvin, and I'll show you the battles with the trainers. So right now it doesn't really matter because we don't have much Pokemon and the levels are low, but later on you can, by knowing the first Pokemon of the trainer, you can already prepare your party to start with the type advantage, for example. That's why I'll show you the entire team of the other trainers, so that you can adjust your team accordingly. Oh, we got a critical hit, which is it's a normal attack, but it just deals a buttload of damage. It has a slight chance of happening randomly, and sometimes it will happen to other trainers and you'll get a critical hit on your Pokemon, which is kinda sad. Sometimes it happens on the worst possible occasions. But Catcher Rick, he'll start with a Wurmple. Let's go with our Mudkip, since we don't have any other Pokemon for now. Explaining a bit of the display of things, I put the window for the game in the center. Have that cute little background right there. On top we have the team slots, where I will put the Pokemon that we currently have on our team, and that gray square, or it's the badge case. Right now it's empty, but we will put the badges there once we collect them. He's just sinking in the grass. Alright, next up we have Youngster Alan. You only have one Pokemon, a Poochyena. He's level 5, which is kinda high, but right now we should be at level 9 or 8. Oh, he has two actually. A Tailo, a new Pokemon that we haven't seen yet. Now Tailo information will be added to the Pokédex, but only the name and the area basically. The other information will come when you catch the Pokemon. Sorry mate, can't beat me. My Mudkip is too strong right now. We'll catch some berries, which are... they're berries basically. They have different effects depending on their name. And what I do recommend is pick up all the berries you find, but remember to always put some in their place. Like for example, we had 2 orange berries from that tree. If we plant one, later this berry will grow into a tree and we can collect more berries. This way you make sure that your berry supply is never finite. Petalburg City, let's go. And our last trainer on the route. She'll have a Zigzagoon. Ooh, and one shot. Nice. For our second Pokemon, another Zigzagoon. Let's try a Water Gun again. This one did not do much damage. Oh, and we missed. This will always... sometimes it will happen, not always. But there is a slight chance that your attack will miss, based on your accuracy and other stuff. It'll happen sometimes, just don't get too frustrated about it. Now we go down here for a special secret Pokeball. These Pokeballs they're not always Pokeballs, sometimes they're items, like this one was a potion. Just press the A button near them and you'll put them in your bag. Moving on, we reached Petalburg City. We'll just go to the Pokemon Center real fast to heal our Mudkip. Yes, taken quite a beating through all of those battles. Just talk to this guy if you want. You can write a bunch of stuff here. Not getting through it now. For example, this guy will tell you that Oran Berry gives Pokemon HP if you eat it. So these are the kind of tips and tricks that these guys will tell you. This one talks about the type advantage and disadvantage of your starter Pokemon. And this will tell you the PC storage system. So that was it, guys, for the first video. I hope you enjoyed it. And next time I'll start cutting the battles of wild Pokemon. And see you all then. See you in the next part. And I hope you enjoyed it. See you, guys.